Idaho News 6 forecast.
Well, when it was late June and it was still raining and cool, I said it won't be long before people are complaining about the heat. And there might be a few of those today because it's the hottest day of the year so far here in southern Idaho, with triple digits showing up in several locations. In Boise, it's 100 degrees right now. Same for Mountain Home and Baker City, 95 in Twin Falls, and mostly 90s in valley locations and mostly 80s in those mountain locations, including McCall, where it's 85 degrees right now. And just a nice day to get out on the lake. You see all of those boats getting out today. You can't blame them for that. 85 degrees right now with crystal clear skies. There were just a few puffy clouds passing earlier in the day, but it's going to be much cooler. If you're spending the night in McCall, you'll have a much more refreshing day tomorrow with an afternoon high of 73. A little chilly in the morning, in the 40s for the next several days, and we keep those low to middle 70s right through Tuesday. In Boise tomorrow, temperatures will be cooler as well, starting out in the low 60s. Open up that window, let some of that cool air, and then trap it. That's what I like to do. By noon, we're getting close to 80 degrees. Mid-afternoon, mid-80s, and we expect that afternoon high to peak out around 86, 87 degrees sometime around this time tomorrow. In fact, 88 is our actual forecast high. Cooler yet on Monday with a high temperature of 85 degrees. It will be a bit breezy for the next few days, but that will feel nice and refreshing. On Wednesday, we get back to the 90s, and then those temperatures rising a bit as the weekend approaches. We're looking at low to middle 90s for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then it looks like possibly another warm-up starting on Monday of the following week. But for now, we have cooler air that's going to start moving in our direction. Right now, we're getting this flow coming out of the southwest, and that's keeping the heat on for us. You see all of those areas shaded in pink. Those are red flag warnings. Those areas shaded in orange are for the potential of excessive heat. There's a heat advisory for the Bakersfield, Fresno area, where temperatures will easily go above triple digits and are there now. So a hot day in the desert southwest, a hot day in southwestern Idaho, but cooler weather coming our way with that nice refreshing breeze out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and afternoon highs only hitting the upper 80s after morning lows in the low 60s. Few clouds passing in the mountains, but that weak disturbance coming through is pretty dry, so nothing to worry about as far as showers. 73 in McCall and Donnelly. Stanley down to 41 in the morning. That's cool, but a nice afternoon with a high temperature of 77 degrees. You'll see sunshine, just a few clouds coming here and there. And in the Magic Valley, plenty of sunshine as well. That nice breeze out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Our extended forecast for Boise for the next 3 days shows morning lows going down into the 50s and those afternoon highs hitting the mid-80s. But as you saw earlier, that's not going to last all that long. Temperatures will be on the rise. On Wednesday, we are back into the 90s, and we round out the week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with those afternoon highs pretty close to where they should be this time of year, just a degree or two warmer in the low to middle 90s. So after a very cool and wet June, we are finally feeling the full force of summer. 100 degrees right now in Boise. I did see that reading of 101, so we'll keep a close eye on that and give you the official high temperature tonight at 10 o'clock.
Steve, you've said in the past we've been on a roller coaster with the warm temperatures and then the cool temperatures. Would you say we're still on it?
I wouldn't say it's the big roller coaster that adults go on. Maybe it's the kiddie coaster where the dips and peaks and valleys aren't quite as extreme.
Gotcha. Well, I enjoy the kiddie coaster if it means in the 70s and 80s later in the week and maybe even Sunday. So thank you, Steve.